Hey everybody, Runneman here, continuing for Echo Wolf Tribe 11, I believe it is. So we have quite the population here, as you can see. It has been growing and growing and growing. And I keep saying that we're preparing for war, but I actually, for once, I mean it. I'm hoping that maybe in this episode, we are able to really tear into some of our neighbors. Once we tear into these alpha beavers. No harm in getting closer. So last episode we had a few strange occurrences, like a ship landing on Viho's head, stuff like that. So I'm hoping those kind of events are sort of done with, and we can move forward and get productive. So we have a lot of the panthers still left over, but we want, if we're going to war, we need to really be ready. Have these grizzlies trained up. We have one grizzly trained up, but we want both grizzlies trained all the way up. And all right, so before I take too long, I'm going to load the world tab. Only takes a second. So you can try to figure out a target, a first target. I think first target might be, I believe, what factions are we hostile with? Forolistan, we're not quite hostile with yet. And I think I'll leave them alone in the interim. So I think we're going to be heading north to Walia. And actually, rather than to get properly ready, I think I will jump the gun. Whoops, let's not take it. Let's haul it. Jump the gun and just go ahead and see what we can do fight-wise. I believe Ramanan. Yeah, you could use this. So we've been pretty idle in our little corner of the world, but I feel pretty secure in this base. And we have a lot of pawns. We have more than we're probably capable of feeding. And we do, at the moment, food surplus, so let's form caravan. Send our mailer. Let's actually, before we form a caravan, figure out who we can send. Alright, so Nanette, Ramanan, they'll both go. Nina, too. I think, well, let's see who we can't go. So no Dan, no Dahlia, and no Chili. Alright, so Goody. So Nanette, Nina, Goody, Ramanan, Amy, Ash, and Viho. If I can remember that list. So Ramanan, Nina, Nanette, Ash, Viho, Amy. And that leaves behind Pi. Why am I leaving behind Pi? I guess I could... Oh, no. Yeah, I could bring Pi, too. Does Pi do a specific task that only they are... Pi might be my constructor. I'll bring Goody as well. And then we're going to bring just all the food. Leave northeast. What else? Bring some of these panthers along. I don't know what panthers are what. I'm just going to bring all the unnamed ones. If they haven't been named yet, they're not loved by anyone. I don't know which bear is which, so I'm just going to bring both, and I might just have a bear that's useless, but that's fine. 2.7 days. Maybe less. 2.8 days. Let's see, is there any easy food? I guess I could just bring raw potatoes, right? It's gross, but you know, you do what you can when you're raiding, right? Alright, I don't care that I have a limited amount of food. We'll forage berries if we need to. Alright, that's a lot of people. Now they're gonna grab what they need to leave with, which means I need to queue up. Oh no, I already have simple meals queued up. It's useful. And off they go. Once the animals catch up. Come on, that should be everyone, right? Oh, Ramanan, you fell behind. Alright, caravan is ready. We have just about enough food to get us there. I really hope that they get ambushed or something. That'd be funny. So I didn't send you because you can't shoot. I suspect you don't even have a weapon, do you? No, you don't. Alright, let's get you a bow. Now, of my remaining people, I don't have a cook among them, so I'm going to queue everyone up to cook. Yeah, that means I'm going to have a lot of puke, but, you know, do what you can. They're already puking, aren't they? I brought most of the panthers along. I could have brought all of them, but I figured the named ones could be left behind. I don't think you're not bonded. But Conan, I know for sure, is bonded. But Conan's not going to be very good in the fight. Conan has suffered a bit too much. I'll put it that way. Alright, Chili, it looks like you're looking for a task. So, while it's raining, let's see what we can't do about these bodies. See if we can't burn them despite the rain. Maybe it's not that possible. Oh no, there it goes. Some of it's at least spreading. A few fewer bodies. I'll just expand a little roof build area and that should work. We were also in the midst of building this thing, which is our, I'll call it the debugger. So I think that's a pretty accurate description. Yes, Conan is in fact the Frostbite Panther. He's the one missing paws. Quite a few paws, in fact. Alright, this needs to get refilled. Lots of puke, as I said. You need to sleep? Well, oh, you won't take drugs. So we just have a little bit of pemmican. But we're cooking up some meals. Some probably very poisonous meals, but meals nonetheless. Man, it is pretty hot in that room there. I think I'm gonna keep the doors open. No need to cook our animals while they sleep, right? Caravan's moving pretty quick. It's good. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stream for very long. Been very busy this week, but I wanted to get some of this done. Just so that you guys have something to watch, mull over. Alright. Devilstrand. And corn and potatoes. No, I don't think I'm going to see very much vegetable production out of them anytime soon. I'm still using these alpha beavers. They're fresh for a surprising amount of time. I mean, they're spoiling today, but it's been a while since I killed them, so I'm actually impressed. Alright. Here's the caravan. They've got just enough food to get there. Oh, looks like they're all taking drugs, too. Looks like the slowest panther is 4.5. No, what's the slowest pawn? Pi at 4. Nina's the slowest. Wow, Nina, you are really slow. Well, if you get murdered in the war, it might benefit everyone else, being able to move at full speed. I was pretty sure I told Ramanan to equip that spear. I guess he never... I guess he didn't. What does he have equipped? You have... probably the wrong thing equipped. Oh well. Going half-cocked, but, you know. Whatever. We did want to get this war underway. So, war we shall have. Now, I believe I've pretty much removed all of the man-made or abandoned buildings on the map that we didn't ourselves construct. All that's left is a little bit of sandstone wall there that I'm using, and these sandbags that I can claim now. I wasn't able to claim earlier. Now I can claim and destroy. That's good. Guess saving and loading helped. Alright, so we're just waiting for a raiding party to make landfall. So until they make landfall, you know, we don't have much to do. We have a little bit of animal training to do here with Thalia and some food generation, which we've been... Oh, now we're generating a map for the new encounter. Hopefully it does not freeze. Oh, and there we go. Attack has begun. Let's take a look. All these animals now, master. I'm gonna have to find a new master. So find a master that is present. Let's call it Amy. Have them all assist in combat. And I'm curious, are they react to my presence or not? Some of them are sleeping. But I'm going to slow time down. Yep, they are coming for me. So I'm going to stack up out here. But before that, I do that, I'm going to feel out what kind of weapons they have. They have very, very, very few long-range weapons, which kind of works to my benefit. And they don't have anything that goes kaboom, which is also very nice. So I'm going to approach the base from the east. We're going to have a rather large bowman group. Pressure on them here. Panther's already closing the distance. Now there's a bit of a bottleneck here due to the way their buildings are laid out that I'm going to use to as much of my advantage as I can. Now these panthers have been tough to feed, so I suspect I'll lose some. Alright, Amy's taking hits. I'm gonna have Amy back up. Let's fall back a little bit. They're getting, meleeers are getting close. Fortunately, they are so busy dealing with these panthers that they're leaving my colonists alone. I really need the remaining 2 panthers to catch up, though. They've fallen behind. And Amy is going to bounce backwards. Just not going to let them get close to me. Alright, so now they're all ideally going to chase me back here. So I'm going to run for cover. I'm going to take some hits. Lean to the slow one. I'm going to take the most hits. Going to try to lure them around to a trap. That is what I'm hoping to get done here. Sound of many a dying panther is a little disturbing. And now they're retreating. I've killed a critical number, and they are getting out of dodge. Always cherish the opportunity to kill Vladimir. Viho is down though. Let's figure what that is all about. We have a lot of oops, that's not what I meant to do. A lot of medicine, field medicine to operate on. So you are down just because you're in a lot of pain. Alright, we will save as many of these panthers as we can. They are, after all, our pets. And reaping the benefits. Cobra eggs. Well, I wanted chicken eggs, but cobras will have to do. Ironically, some of them slept through that fight. Never noticing that stuff was going on. Alright, so we have a lot of people that need medicine, and not a lot of people treating. Let's make sure no one's critically bleeding, and I don't think they are. I didn't really take a lot of direct damage there. The panthers took the brunt. But it's a lot of good stuff that's burning in the fire here. And people, I suspect. No, not good people. Alright, so Viho got downed. But he's alright. I'm gonna speed time up a little bit. I'll just check up on the other group, and they're fine. Raiding people with guns when you have bows is a little difficult, and it requires a lot of sacrifice via animals. I don't really see a way around that, though. I mean, if I'm able to train a Thrumbo or two, yeah, that changes things a bit. But I don't foresee myself having a Thrumbo army anytime soon. That's not a realistic expectation. Alright, Brahmanan, you suck at medicine, so just tap out. This panther's messed up, but will be rescued. That rain could have come a little sooner before it burned away a lot of my loot. But hey, at least it eventually rained, right? Alright, did I save you? Not quite, but most of the way. Outpost is officially destroyed. This panther's just gonna bleed out unless it gets treatment from someone more capable than Ramanan. That's like the slowest treatment I've ever goddamn seen. Alright, Ramanan still needs some medical attention. Vihu's still out of commission. But let's stockpile what we have, or what we can get from them. And a big stockpile here. We'll just give this a nice, ridiculously high priority of everything. I don't care if it's bodies, just grab everything. They had a stockpile of human meat. That's a little disturbing. Pie, you managed to get a psychite addiction? That's annoying, because that's hard to break. Very hard to break. Well, it's one more thing I'll have to be dealing with, I suppose. Oh, we got a new recruit, Trigger, who will never again live up to his name, as there are no guns in this colony. Alright, so Trigger, work priority. Let's give you firefight. Oh, looks like you can handle it. Not quite as well as Dahlia. Hunt. Construct, grow, mine, sure, why not? Forget smithing though, and you'll be a hauler. Alright, let's get back to our raid party. We have 11 more hours until we're leaving, which means I might have to just carry Viho manually to leave. That's a possibility, because Viho can't walk. I'm not sure why he's in so much exquisite pain. I guess the Mechanites are doing most of it. But a lot of people have Mechanites, so I don't really understand why his Mechanites are so much worse than everyone else's. That seems unusual. But Viho needs to get fed. Goody, will you do the honors? One of the only pawns that hasn't been hurt. Alright, 5 hours to leave. I think we're just gonna have to carry Viho. And then the rest of them, let's reform, bring everyone we can. Oh, we named one of the panthers. Bring all the meals. The meat, the potatoes, the eggs, glycerol medicine, why not silver? Sounds good. What about weapons? Most of these weapons I don't care much for. There's a t-shirt that we can use. I'm a little picky, but there isn't a lot that we wear in this colony. And some pants. Guess that's good enough. I have a lot more weight, obviously. So if we wanted to bring more, we could, but it would just crank up the net worth of my my colony. So I'm not going to worry about it. And accept. And let's merge the two colonies. or 2 caravans rather. They're both resting, so it's gonna take a bit. Viho's back on his feet. And merge. And head on back. Victorious. It was a little sketchy. It was a little touch and go, but we did alright. We did pretty good, I must say. We picked up an addiction and lost a whole lot of panthers, but you know, could have gone worse, honestly. Alright, let's tame the wolf, hunt the rest. Still trying to train those grizzly bears. I have some of them tamed, but certainly not all of them. One's more or less mostly tamed, but the other one is a seemingly lost cause. Faye, you aren't doing anything because you have what? Nothing to do? There's nothing to haul, nothing to clean. Wow, that's a good base, I guess. Oh, if we needed food, there is so much food. Alright, you suck at hunting, Faye, but you gotta get good sometime. So, let's get you out there shooting that bow. Here's some advice, Conan. If you're getting poisoned from the first bite, stop eating. Because the next bite's not going to be any better than the first. This is way, way more meat than I'm going to... Oh, actually, I just harvested my corn. So I was going to say, yeah, more meat than I'm going to be able to handle, but I take that back. I have a whole lot of corn that I can turn into pemmican. I think it might even be time for a pemmican party, to be honest. So, let's do that. What is it, temperature? Let's get everyone pemmicaning for all this wonderful source of meat that we just tapped into. Alright, so now we have 3 campfires, and we will just queue up all the pemmican that we can here. Process all this meat, and we will turn off the take best stockpile thing. Doesn't matter if they drop it, we just want it. We don't care where it goes. Some cooks are better than others. Now the trouble is, a lot of this pemmican's going to be very, very poisonous, as it's being crafted by people that have no idea how to make pemmican. But it's better than all the meat rotting away, I think. And we're not bringing back a whole lot of food from our raid, so you know, you got to make do with the people you have. Trigger, are you not set to cook? Yeah, let's get you cooking too. Well, I haven't made a whole lot of pemmican, but it's a start, considering I was at 0. Chili, despite his name being food-based, refuses to cook. That's a bit of a problem, but it's not going to slow down my pemmican party. Now, I was actually hoping, strangely enough, to lose some pawns in the last fight, but all I lost was pets, not pawns. Ooh, but we have an infestation. Oh, what a joke. Joke of an infestation. So we'll just go ahead and deal with it right now. Quit digging, little bitches. Quit digging. Alright, Faye, you need target practice. And then replace that wall that got broken. Or eaten. Whatever, I don't know what they did to it. I suppose I don't really care. Oh, unharvested. Whatever, man. You ain't even 100% yet. Alright, Faye, you're done. Well done, Miss Faye. So what just got aggro with me? Dahlia, what, tried to tame? Ooh, Conan, you're down. Oh, did a mega? Oh, what the hell? Mega spiders are all the way out here? Okay, that's a little strange. Yeah, the infestation wasn't just back east. There was another infestation that spawned over here, so I got a double infestation all at once. Luckily, the rest of my raiding party is about to get back, so that second infestation won't be able to spread all that much. It's kind of strange, I'd have to say, that happened. Wow, Conan, you are just about as messed up as an animal can be. Before... Is there any more bugs anywhere else? I don't see any other bugs. Alright, so they are going to be here soon, but really, honestly, not soon enough to stop the additional infestation, so I don't think the 5 ponds I have are going to be able to do very much. So if they have to, you know, if the hives replicate, they replicate. Guess it's time to make the new guy a set of clothes. And these 2 new ones don't even have work priorities yet. Not that I really prioritize anything. Alright, let's refuel the campfire now, so I don't have to keep building them. There we go. Pemmican party continues. So the rest of the group is almost there. Here we are. And you know what? We're starting right next to the insects. Animal, Dolly, 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 Dolly. We will be with Amy. Run, Dolly, run! Hunter lacks weapon, Viho. Well, someone has your weapon somewhere. Because I packed it up. There it is. Alright, I don't... Ooh, Dolly's rescuable. Doc, Dan Doc. Mr. Dan. Let's just go try to treat. Are they trying to eat the corpse or something? What are they doing? I'm not even sure. Well, you walked in at an awkward time. Time for you to get busy too. Ramanan, you can go do whatever you want to do. It's really not a melee fight. Oh, but if they want to chase you through the Tunnel of Doom, that's cool. Well done. While everyone else fights for the defense of the colony, you're eating dank meat and getting sick. Chase Dan, yeah. That won't end well for you. Hope you don't mind I'm using you as a lure here. Oh, you just caught a stray arrow, but you'll be alright. There's only these mini bitches left anyway. And there we go. Second hive destroyed. Well, bugs, not the hive yet. Panther 4, you might not want to get that close. But whatever, it's up to you. What do I know? There we go. 1 hive down, 2 hive down, 3 hive down, and 4 hive down. Well, we still have too many pawns, don't we? Why time slowdown? What's going on? Oh, there's still some bugs. Dan, you single-handedly killed the bugs yourself. Alright, so we have some extreme break risk because of the war on animals and humans that I just put everyone through. But as you can see, this Pemmican party has yielded good results. We have quite a lot of Pemmican now. Up to 1,000. It's only going to go up. Because we have a lot of meat. And still a lot of animals to hunt. You know what? I don't even need to bother setting up a hunt. I don't even think he's getting to us. Oh no! Got through the traps. Where are you now? Oh, you're closing in on, Alright, goody. We're gonna need backup. Actually, just go to the other side of the traps. Try to draw them through. That'd be funny. Dahlia, you are unhappily nude, so you need a duster and a shirt. Chili here will get deprioritized, and also we have our cook back, so let's not cook up this gross mush of food. There we go. Boar down. Healthier negotiator, no thanks, I don't care. Buying monkeys? No, I don't think so. I can sell you drugs, but why would I? Oh, they'll buy a lot of the clothing that I no longer need, so that's good. But they can't afford it all, but that's, I don't really care if they can afford it or not. I'll buy stuff at a loss. That's fine, but I'm sure I can balance the books. Yeah, there we go. Balancing the books with beer. Bucket of beer. Emu eggs. I'm not sure where the snake eggs ended up. They're probably going into meals. I don't really want to farm, or don't really want to farm the snakes anyway, or the emus for that matter. So if they end up in meals, that's totally fine by me. Poison ship. At this point, it's somewhat of a rinse-repeat scenario here. That's alright. And cargo pods of medicine. Cool. Not bad, not bad. Now that hospital could be a little cleaner. There we go. Thrumbos. Alright, this time around, I'm going to try to train them. But that also means I want some animal escorts from everything that's capable of escorting me. Because I don't trust Thrumbos. I just want one. Alright, don't try to tame that. No, stop. Tame the Thrumbo. I wish there was like a really good food that Thrumbos loved that you could try to tame with. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, I'm trying to get clothing for everyone. We have some unhappily nude people. The Pemmican party's going off pretty well though. Ramenin. Yeah, I guess you are the other cook. Yeah, some of the animals are Amy's, you're right. Let's get Dahlia owning all of them again. I don't expect to get these Thrumbo, but I think what I'll do now is... Who's my fastest? I always ask this. I really should just memorize who the fastest spawn is. Who's the jogger? Slothful, probably not you. Nina. You're super slow though, so that's not you. Optimist, too smart. Yeah, I have no idea who the fastest is anymore. I'm just going to send Amy, because Amy's not here to tell me not to send her. Evil, yes, but... so these Thrumbo are eventually going to map, zone out, so I'm just going to go to the Liberty and have them chase me. So let's get Amy back inside. Lure the Thrumbo over to the kill window. And, hell, everyone just go to the kill window. Oh, maybe not. What is going on here? Hugo, are you hugging it? What's happening? That seems like a bug. That seems like a very bad bug. Okay, animals. Hugo. Everyone go to refuge, and no one be involved in battle. Yeah, that was a kind of funny bug. I think what was happening was they were running into one another, and they refused to fight one another or something. Alright, so one Thrumbo down, and... that means, Amy, you're up on the hook to go lure the other one. Yeah, you're right about my hospital. I definitely could use some more beds. Can queue them up pretty easy. Now this trap triggered quite a many of the traps here. Oops. Playing on fast forward mode is a little sketch at times. Alright, Dan, let's get you inside. No, don't cut through the go around. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so now we can try to tame it. Dan, how about you rescue? That's what I was going for the whole time. Was not successful initially. And you don't receive medicine. It's a lot of cuts. A lot of medical practice, though. So everyone's rearming the traps. It's probably a good thing. Now, unfortunately, the Thrumbo's eyes have basically been cut out. Oh boy, now it's bleeding in there. Dahlia, you try to go tame. It's bleeding out everywhere inside my storage room. Alright, animals, you are now unrestricted. It's painting the storage room red. I tried to tend to its wounds faster, but I did it as fast as I could, and, you know, didn't get very far. Oh, here we go. I don't want to tame, I want to heal. Or clean up. Start to clean up this big mess. So this Thrumbo probably won't survive. I tried. Gave it a shot. Really makes me think how many damn buckets of blood are in these things. Alright, so you rescued it. Let's try to treat it as fast as we can. So we can treat it well enough that before it gets up, it might survive. Yeah, it's doing alright now, actually, as long as we can get these body cuts sewn up. Unfortunately, Dan's our best doctor, and he's missing some limbs. Viho. Actually, Viho, you wouldn't be bad at this. Let's tap you in, Viho. No! What the fuck? Well, alright. An attempt was made. Goddamn Panther is making that attempt. Maybe I can just tell the Panther to fuck off. Alright, Viho, get over here. Yeah, I don't think there's much hope there. I'm kind of mad at this Panther for deciding that that was food. There. Alright, so I have no doubt that this thing is gonna die. Probably, but we'll try. At least we stopped the. At least we stopped the onslaught of Panther. Yep. Yep. You were murdered by a friendly. Thank you, fucking Panther 4. You're the best, Panther 4. You're our savior. Oh, fuck me. I didn't... Alright. Map's full of cobras now. Oh, map's full of angry murderous cobras. Kill Nina, actually. She's the slow one. Nope, not killed her. Alright. Well, you tried. An attempt was made. I feel slightly annoyed because these things were, Alright, just leave them alone. These things were my eggs, but they didn't become my pets. Alright, come on. There's no amount of damage in the world that a cobra could ever do to a goddamn wall. Just wouldn't happen. Plus, the cobras are like making barking noises. I'm not sure they're cobras. Bad things are happening because I play on a hard difficulty, to be frank. Alright, let's clean up these cobras. Ramen. Let's have you pop this door open permanently. Dahlia, maybe get out of the way of the arrows. Alright, done and done, and I guess we'll rescue Nina. Oh, Viho's already doing it. Aren't you a gem, Viho? It's more medicine practice, right? Although we're pretty low on medicine, so I say that, but we gotta be careful about how we use that medicine. Alright, so now let's get the... You need wood. Oh, god damn it. There's wood everywhere. Oh, wow. Alright, everywhere. Just pull some wood. Let's get back to Pemmicaning. Game 5214 is right. This is unmodded. Unmodded, and all the pawns are using tribal weapons only. Sort of what's going on, if you're wondering. So, I've never picked up a gun. I've never used any higher tech than pre-electricity, if you want to see my research. I ended at electricity and never continued. Or I ended before electricity, I should say. That was the limit. That's the scenario. Oh, Panther 4. You're a moron. Eating my Thrumbo. Not so cool. It's the dick move. Or in bird culture, we call that a dick move. And I hear so many things puking. Even this baby emu that hatched is puking. Because it's subjected to this rotten food in my base. Alright, so everyone has a pretty high priority of plant cut. I feel like there's way too many 1s and 2s, honestly, but, you know, whatever. But when I mean plant cut, I mean, like, let's get some trees. Ramen does have Pie's bedroom, doesn't he? Alright, set owner Pie. Unassigned Ramen. What was that? That little message. I don't even know. I didn't see it. Alright, free roaming. There we go. Something got hostile. Alright, you still have... Alright, that's gonna get septic. Go heal. Corpses. Animals too. Let's get this rotten crap out of there. Have we cut any trees down? Yes, we have. Wunderbar. Let's get refueling. It's going to be a lot of spoiled meat, but there's a lot of animals, you know, on the map right now, so I'm not that worried about it. It could be worse. Now, I don't have a lot of time, unfortunately, so the last thing I'm going to do here before I wrap this up is to take on the poison ship. I'm going to try to tidy up a bit. Wow, look at all these dead bugs. Tidy up a bit and take on that ship. It's funny, I wanted the spiders to spawn here, but they refused to. Mind of their own. Alright, let's try to continue a little bit of the Pemmican party now that we have wood. Poplar tree. I didn't really let it grow very much, so I'm not getting a whole lot of wood off each one, but it adds up. So I planted a whole lot of them. Speaking of planting trees, did you know that Johnny Appleseed was planting trees for alcohol? You know, as the story goes, he was planting apple trees, but the apples he was planting were more used for fermenting into alcohol because it was basically inedible apples. So what he was doing was he was allowing the frontiersmen to get drunk. The man was a true hero. Alright, so we've got a campfire now. Make Pemmican forever and drop on 4. And the only way this is going to turn into... Oops, that's not Pemmican. A true... Oh, that's still not Pemmican. A true Pemmican party is if everyone has the priority to cook. Or at least the people that won't immediately poison everyone else. Yes, it's a little caveat, but so be it. I don't want poison Pemmican. Base is full enough of puke already. Yeah, it's pretty cruel killing 2-day-old baby emus, but sue me. I didn't want them. I was just giving their eggs for free. Oh, Faye. Go haul that raccoon. Devilstrand is dying because of the poison ship. I realize all my plants are, in fact. The thing is, even the Devilstrand that was the most grown, we're headed so far into fall that it was going to die anyway. But I suppose I'll deal with the poison ship now. So let's go ahead and do that. Get everyone into position. Ramanan, you are our meleeer. I keep telling you to use the plasteel spear, but yet every time I look at you, you have the damn steel one again. Alright, get Ramanan into position. All the animals go to refuge. Or sleep, I don't care. One or the other, but don't wander. And go ahead and melee away. So once this gets down to 50%, all the scythers will bolt from a base. Oh, no, you stand there. There you go. And lock the door behind you. Alright, Nina, you are recovering from those bites. Oh, these scythers might not even make it into the base. No, what? What are you doing? You do realize I have a limited amount of steel. You can't just go around bashing things made out of steel because you want to. Jerk off. That's what you get. Sounds like you squealed like a girl there. Alright, Ramanan, just finish off the damn ship. And then I will order the deconstruction of all that stuff. Ooh. It's going to be hard being berserk there. Yep, it was not a very good spot to go berserk, arguably. That's alright. One less pawn, I suppose. Let's spread you guys out a little bit. There's no accidental friendly fire with these multitude of arrows. Oh, come back. Plasteel isn't bad. I mean, I found the spear, I didn't make it. If you found a spear and you were a tribal, you'd use it. Bye-bye. It was nice of you to attempt to come murder me, but you're dead now. But thanks for destroying my my farm. You real messed up my farm. All right, I'm not gonna allow resowing. There's not enough time before the winter. You dislike women, yet you're in a relationship with one. Who knows? Why are you doctoring? Oh, you have a passion for it. You're just bad at it, man. Ramanan takes forever. Malnutrition. What the hell? Well, that's how you deal with poison ship and a raid. Let's let these animals free, though. Is he even more hideously deformed? No, he's not deformed at all. In fact, who is deformed? Ramanan. Pie. I have a lot of deformed people, huh? Thumbs torn off. Stuff bitten off. Psychoid addiction withdrawal. Dan's overdosing on what? How do you find the good stuff? Who showed it to him? Alright, I guess I gotta bury Trigger. Wasn't really a pawn of our, or a tribe member of ours for very long, but that doesn't mean he doesn't get burial treatment. Who's our constructor? Ash. Why not you? Dan is overdosing. Haven't you been overdosing like the whole damn time? Dan. How about you just go to sleep? And not permanently where you die. Ooh, can I refuel you in time? Come on. Run. Yes. Oh, great. Puke on the potatoes. That's, it's just how Mommy told me to cook. Listen here, little Ranamut. When you're cooking potatoes, make sure to vomit on them first. They make them unpalatable, and therefore you'll be able to eat all the potatoes you want. Alright, Mr. Trigger. Beho, just toss his ass in there. Where is he? Oh, he's in the pile of corpses, isn't he? Gross. Alright, let's go bury him. The improper burial he probably does not deserve. In a sarcophagus too good for him. Dan, Jesus Christ. You've taken so much wake up, you're going to be awake for like a year. Holy moly. Everyone is taking drugs. Roof collapse. Oh, yeah. Well, good job getting the head wound. I don't think my little peasants realize I have a finite amount of herbal medicine. So they are doing their damnedest to get through my surplus. Pie is overdosing. Can you people stop? Holy moly. That method didn't really work, so I'm not going to bother queuing that up. And I'll just let these fires burn out. What I might do is just make another fueled stove. Food binge and overdosing. Man, my people need to take a mental health day. Sure looks like it given all the vomit that's everywhere, but no one threw a rave. All the vomit and all the drugs. It'd be easy to mistake it as a rave. Yeah, this is a pretty large, extensive tribal. I mean, the thing is, I think people forget, or not forget, but you know, don't remember their teachings that the Mayan Empire was insane, man. The Mayan Empire was insane. It was, you know, more everything. Like, it was incredible. You know, just because you throw the word tribe around doesn't mean, or empire or culture, that doesn't mean it's primitive or small. Means pre-electricity or something like that. Trying to tame myself some wolves. Let's fix this stockpile zone just a little bit. Give corn a little bit more room. Potatoes, roughly equal amounts of room. Yeah, there's a lot of big skeletons everywhere, aren't there? I went a little overboard trying to hunt the buffalo and hunted a few too many that I couldn't use their meat. Story of the Old West, right? Replace buffalo with buffalo, and that seems to be true. Alright, I think we can stop with the wood. Now for the trouble of hauling it. I think what I'm going to do is here in this high stockpile, I'm actually going to change things around. So no raw resources. Yeah, no raw resources. That should help keep things from having to be shifted around from one stockpile to the other so often. Well, now that everything's roughly stable, like I said when I started, I don't unfortunately have a whole lot of time for this playthrough. So, given that I'm about at 70 minutes, this is going to have to come to an end. But I think this upcoming weekend, I'll have a lot more time for this. I hope. Depending on how much of my work I can get done, so I don't leave it in the future. But I appreciate all of you turning out for it. I also will have probably another series for you guys to watch of another game coming up. I don't want to spoil anything, but it should be pretty interesting. So look for that in the next few days as well. And if you have any comments, I'll be here in channel, and you can always drop a comment. Dropping likes and subscribes always helps, but I'm assuming all of you are subscribed by now, because you guys are the best. So I'm going to make that assumption. And I'll have a schedule up on this channel for the next possible stream as soon as I can try to figure out when I have free time. But likely I would say probably Saturday, given that it's Wednesday now. So in a few days I'll be back up, and we'll see where this tribe takes me. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for watching, and good luck with your own RimWorld adventures. Adios, everyone.